All right, guys, here we go. Back in action tonight, the 203 Truck Series at Darlington. Your pole setter, Brandon Parks, back in action tonight after missing last week. Jake Brissett there in the 2 out of Canada. The 3 of Billy Van Meter, the owner and operator of Chaos Motorsports. Joshua Divers in the 4, Smolden in the 5, Derek in the 6. AJ Counting from Michigan in the 7 for Next Level Racers. Rick Kelly, shotgun, out here tonight for Chaos. The 9 of Matthew, racing for Capsule Time Motorsports. Andrew Ewing right there with him in the 10th spot. Jonathan Flowers in the 11 here tonight. Not really the performance we saw from him last week. We'll see if he bounces back here. The 12 of Michael from Texas for Capsule with Time. And that is going to be your running order here for tonight's Truck Series. Taking a look at conditions. Beautiful, 73 degrees, 22% humidity, cloudy and 10-mile-an-hour winds. A big thanks again to Justin Smolden and the 203 gaming community for being the title sponsor of the Truck Series. All right. Guys are ready to go. Ticker to the top of the screen. 60 laps here at Darlington tonight. Brandon Parks, then the Canadian on the front row there. They're waiting for Bill to log in right there. Looks like he's going to get himself in there. Matthew, Andrew back there. There's Flowers popping in. Michael Barrett, all these boys. So 60 laps here tonight. And there's Bill getting loaded in that 23 machine. So we'll go P1 to green. Get these boys fired off here and get the night rolling. Right after this race, we do have the Audi Series coming up next, so we'll get through Darlington here, and we'll get rolling. Brandon Parks there on the pole. We'll get a P1 to green. Here we go. Jake, Brandon Parks, Divers. There's Van Meter, Derek Smolden, Rick Kelly. AJ, Matthew, Andrew, Michael, and Flowers back there in the back here. 60 laps tonight at Darlington. A lot of guys are going to earn them stripes like we talked about at pre-race here. You're going to have a little bit of wall riding-ish, grinding. But, you know, single-file racing for most of it, I would assume. We'll see how these guys do. We'll see how the night rolls in here. Right after this, the NLR Audi GTO Series tonight, coming up right after this race here. Once that control car goes, the pace car goes, the control car, Brandon Parks, is activated. He can go anytime he wants. That pace car veers to the left, and here she goes. Good looking start there, and he'll get him fired off. Green flag out. We're racing at Darlington. Here we go. Turn number 1. Brandon Parks going to take him down. Side by side, they're trying to single file out early here, and there's what we're talking about. That snake effect there. You see it, Brandon Parks, your leader. Billy Van Meter in the 2 spot there. Jake, Josh, and Smolden round out your top 5 early. Brandon Parks right now checking out here in this series. Van Meter in the 2, Brissett there in the 3, Divers in the 4. There's Smolden in the 5, Derek, AJ Counting, Rick Kelly, Matthew, Andrew Ewing, Jonathan Flowers, and Michael. Looks like we got a heavy blinker right here. Good looking pass here. Michael looks to go to the inside of the 37. Pass complete for the 4. No problem there for Michael. Smooth sailing for him back there. Brandon Parks, still your leader. Van Meter in the 2. The Canadian in the 3. Teammates right behind him. Single file here. Good little battle here with the 11 and the 38. AJ Counting, part of that Next Level Racers crew. And that 11 machine looking to rebound here tonight. Yeah, the wall doesn't really come into effect too much until tire wear happens. So about lap 15, lap 20, you'll see a few more guys go up and get their stripe. But right now, pretty smooth sailing there. Michael side by side with Matthew back there in the back. And good little battle right here in the back. Not lying, man. Andrew and Michael and Matthew kind of keeping their stuff rolling back there. Taking a look right now from Brandon Parks' point of view here at the Gearbox Cam. Brought to you by CapsuleOfTimeLLC.com. Right now, we're inside the cockpit with Justin Smolden here, riding with the 203 here. 6 of 60 in the books here in Darlington. It's getting dark out. Absolutely. Track's going to cool off big time back here. Matthew with a hard blink, but he's okay. And right by you there. Brandon Parks, still your leader. Oh, he gets loose with it. Look at that. Brandon Parks really got out of control up there. Let's take a look here. Rewind that back for you folks at home here watching Brandon Parks here. Gets up there a little hot right here. Watch this.
Holy Jesus.
Incredible move right there. Brandon Parks able to gather it back up. He's got Van Meter digging at his coattail here, the 23. Going after the 28. Brandon Parks, a lot more speed going into the corners. Look at that. Jake and Diver still there. Smolden in the 5. AJ Counting. There's Derek back there. Rick Kelly, Andrew, Michael, Flowers, and Matthew. Blinking away back here. He's trying to get that Toyota rolling here tonight. Brandon Parks, Billy Van Meter, the Canadian. Diver, Smolden, AJ, Derek, Rick, Andrew. Side by side they are, the 19. Jonathan Flowers also trying to make a move up here. We'll keep an eye here. Ford looks to go underneath the 19 here. Side by side they go. Looking line from both drivers, and the move made there. Michael Barea up 3 spots. And that 33 Ford Mobile 1 machine for Capsule of Time Motorsports. And a 60 in the books right now. Everybody running smooth here tonight. We will some green flag pit stops here. About lap 30, guys will start thinking about fuel window here. Diver, Smolden, AJ. Derek right now, he's in the 7 spot. Woo! Up into the wall. He went there. He got a stripe. Good to see Shotgun back out here tonight also. Let's take a ride with the Rick Kelly. Here we go. Able to make the pass cleanly there. You saw Derek got way up into the wall there. And we talked about lap 15. The tire fall off is huge here. Michael now picking him apart, though. He's up 3 spots here. We're reviewing right now 13 of 60 in the books here at Darlington. Derek going to go ahead and come into the pits here. Must have some damage done to that machine. You'll see him pull into the pits right here. Entered pit road safely here. Right down in there. And that goes to energy machine, excuse me. Going to have to get some work here. We'll see if he pops a fast repair here. It looks like he's got some big old damage there on the right side of that machine here. We'll take a look here. If he gets it all fixed up, watch this. Oh. Maybe. I don't think he had his fast repair fixed there. I'm not sure what happened with him there. He's blinking really hard. Hopefully everything's okay with Derek. Brandon Parks, though, he's your race leader in the front for next level. Billy Van Meter right behind him, and so is Jake Brissett. in the 3 spot. Divers in the 4. Smolden still in the top 5. There's AJ Counting, not going away here tonight. Don't count him out, all right? AJ Counting, a big part of Next Level Racer crew here. And that number 11 machine, Wolf Graphics on the side of that thing, and he's looking to charge to the front, but they're all chasing the man up here. Brandon Parks, owner and operator of Next Level Racers out of Waterford, Michigan. Owner and operator there in the number 28 machine. He's a defending like 4 or 5 time truck champion here. You can check out all the past champions in the About Me section on the Twitch page. You go to the About Me section. We keep a whole running order of all the champions from the league. You guys can check that out on the Twitch page. In the About Me section, you'll see past champions for dirt and asphalt. So pretty cool little thing to have there. So it looks like Van Meter falling way off pace right here. You've seen that. Let's take a look at what happened to the 23 machine. As now he's fallen way back here to the point where the 203, Justin Smolden, is going to close that gap. Let's take a look at what happened to the 23. That's Bill. Like he gets in here and, oh, he gets a little bit of that stripe right here. We talked about lap 15. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't take long. Doesn't take long to get passed up when you're going that slow against the wall there. So he'll rebound. Derek in the pits and out of this one here. So unfortunately for him, his night has came to an early end. We'll see him rebound nicely here. I have no idea, to be honest. You may have. You may have, but right now we're keeping an eye here on this great battle up here. Brandon Parks, Jake, and Divers, your top 3 right now. Yeah, pit window probably the next 10 laps. 10 or 12 laps here, somebody will have to go pit. Absolutely. Brandon Parks, the Canadian Divers, and Billy Van Meter. Right now, look at AJ Counting. He's closing that gap too now. That 11 machine. Billy Van Meter's going to have his hands full with that 11 truck. The 11 looks to go down to the bottom side here. Good run there. Side by side they go, the 11 and 23. Van Meter's definitely got some damage done to that truck there. Molden's going to make the pass on the inside of him also here. I'm sure he's just going to try to hang on to it until he can go in and pit. I mean, that's all you can do. You're probably not wanting to use a fast repair, but you probably got maybe 15 or 20 seconds of optional, which wouldn't be bad to take if there was a yellow, but looks like green. Black pit stops are what we're going to see here tonight. So we'll keep an eye on the 23 as he falls back here. But AJ Counting, though, he's moving on up, trying to get up to his teammate, Brandon Parks. Rick Kelly there. Michael, he's moved up 4 spots. We talked about him a little bit earlier. He's running here. 8 months in a row now. Let's get it. There we go. Tier 1, 8 months. The Bandit Outlaw Gaming coming in hot. So you see Parks up there dominating here. Now, what's going to be crazy about the fuel strategy here in pitting? Okay, green flag pit stops are tough to do. You gotta come down pit road at a certain speed. You got to hope all your shit's right. You know what I mean? We saw the struggles that Noah Gregson had yesterday. I think he got caught speeding on pits 3 times in the Cup Series. So, poor Noah. So we'll see if Brandon Parks has any issues here with green flag pit stops. You know what I mean? So we'll keep an eye on him. The Canadian into 2, Divers there. So Chaos 2-3. Next Level Racers 1-4 right now. Yeah, key is send it right down the pits. Yep, you got to make sure you get it right down there. And I think our calculations had these guys pitting somewhere around within lap 30 to 40, somewhere in that pit window there. So we should see some things start happening here. Everybody's spread out pretty good right now, but you see it right here. Billy Van Meter putting the pressure back on the 11 here, and looks like he's going to try to regroup himself here. His high line's still dominant. 23 almost cleared him, and looks like he'll clear him right there. Good move there from the veteran, Billy Van Meter in the 23. There's Smolden right behind the 11. He'll try to get up there. Now, when you're this close, you know what I mean? When you're kind of ready to come into pits, you got to be careful not to get ran over from behind, if you know what I mean. Or some of these guys will start calling out, hey, I'm coming to the pits, or pitting next time. Matthew right there. He tries to get up and close the gap. Brandon Parks taking it. Yes, ass packing, yes. We try to keep it PG during the live stream, yeah, but yes, essentially like Capsule Times, packing of the behind. Yes, you guys can also pick up your packing of behind lube available right now. So make sure you guys check it out if you guys need a bottle of that ass packing lube for any of your iRacing needs. We got you guys taken care of. Brandon Parks, the Canadian, and Joshua Divers. Billy Van Meter there. Yes, he finally has made it. Yes, it has finally been made. Rick Kelly, AJ Counton, Michael Flowers, Andrew, and Matthew round out your top 11 here tonight. And we'll keep an eye on it. Brandon Parks here. When is the leader going to come up? Sign me up for 1,000 bottles, I tell you. It seems like you may enjoy it a little more than some others. All right, Brandon Parks, the Canadian Divers, Billy Van Meter, Smolden, Rick Kelly, and AJ. Right now, everybody trying to find their way down right now. Miles Miller, I see you out there. Appreciate that follow, my man. Appreciate you. I know we're going to see you on the dirt tomorrow, I'm sure. Appreciate all you guys dropping that follow in here, hanging out with us. Brandon Parks, he's coming down pit road, folks, so here you go. Lap 30, he's coming in. He said halfway marker. Brandon Parks, we'll see if he's a smooth operator down pit road here. The Canadian going to go ahead and stay out in Divers. And there's Billy Van Meter here. So you saw the leader. Brandon Parks going to go in the same pit strategy here as his teammates. That's what you would expect. Next level racers going into the pits at the same time here tonight. I appreciate you boys following the channel. Like I said, if you want to talk or whatever, just subscribe. We'd love to have you in here chatting with us. If not, I totally get it, man. Appreciate you boys coming in here. A few new drivers going to join the league here tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. So the Canadian Divers, Billy Van Meter, Smolden, Rick Kelly. Parks off and out of pit road, and AJ still getting some service there. That 11 machine. So right now, you see your leader, the Canadian up front, Jake Brissett. Divers into 2. They're trying to close that gap here, but right now, Brandon Parks went in the pits early. Yeah, the return of the Bandit Outlaw game. We're going to make his return here tonight, folks, in June or July. So that'd be an awesome time to see him there. So your top 3 guys in this running order right now, all for Chaos Motorsports right now. The Canadian, Divers, and Billy Van Meter, 1, 2, 3. There's Justin Smolden, your title sponsor. In the 4 spot, Rick Kelly in the 5, Michael in the 6, Flowers, Andrew, Matthew, and Brandon Parks. All these guys 1 lap down right now. The order running across the top of your screen is up to the 2nd, yes. Divers right now looking, Billy Van Meter here. Some lap traffic coming up here. There's going to be another victim here at Darlington as we're halfway home here tonight. Billy Van Meter going to try to close that gap, and we got pit stops happening here, folks. Diver's going to go ahead and come down pit road here right now. So the first of the Chaos Motorsports drivers to pull in, Joshua Diver, is going to bring that machine in, and the Canadian going to stay out one more time, and it looks like Bill's going to stay out again here. So bold move from these guys out here, staying out. Bolden's right there with them. Rick, Kelly, and Michael, the top four. Canadian coming down pit road now. Billy Van Meter going to chuck it down the speed. Make his way down the pits in that 23. Look at that stripe. The lady in black gave him a good dance partner tonight. Look at that thing. Whoa, tore it up. All right, there's your new race leader, the 32 for Chaos. Rick Kelly. They call him the Shotgun from Maine. Rick Kelly's been racing the league for a very long time, probably over 2 years. Just like a lot of these guys have. We appreciate the continued support from all these drivers. See Rick Kelly, he's going to bring it down the pits here. So that's going to make a new leader. And there it is right here, your new race leader. Michael Barea out front here for the Capsule of Time Motorsports team. He'll pull it down there right now. He's going to come down the pits here and make it official. Michael up 10 spots there with that last move. Andrew Ewing going to come into the 3 spot, but he's going to come in and get some pits also. So it looks like the Capsule of Time Motorsports guys maybe working something out in the Discord there, talking about strategy. So good to see the team players working their way down there. So you have Michael in the pits there, Andrew, and Matthew. So all the Capsule of Time crew now in the pits officially. As we have 25 laps to go here. Brandon Parks, your leader. Jake in that 2 spot right now, as you see. Not too many issues on pit road here with speeding tonight. Looks like everybody was watching their P's and Q's here. Brandon Parks, Jake, Divers, Billy Van Meter, Smolden, and Rick Kelly. You see them coming out using that blend line there. So you see right here, he's getting stuck in the pits. It looks like he's stuck in there. Not sure what happened with him. Andrew Ewing already out, though. Brandon Parks, your leader, with 24 to go. Jake trying to chase him down. But them fresh tires, they definitely play a big role here. And you see Brandon Parks now working his way up to the high side. A lot of speed there, and Parks with a crossover down low, and we'll have lap traffic he's got to deal with, and just like that, lap guy did a perfect job there. Thank you. Oh, he's going to lose it. Matthew going around. Oh, he saved it. What a save there from the 7 machine. Let's take a look at what happened here. Watch this, folks. You want to talk about a save? Woo! Man, what a save.
Holy Jesus.
That was nice. What a move right there. Brandon Parks, still your leader now. The Canadian still in the 2. Divers in the 3. Billy Van Meter here, charging his way back up. He's in the 4th spot. He's going to have some lap traffic here he's going to have to maneuver. Van Meter working that way up to the high side here. Yeah, we saw exactly how it worked with the other lap guys here. We'll see Bill go to the low side here, it looks like. He'll try to drive down low. And the Ford Mobile 1 of Michael there, going to use a little bit of that front side suck, they call it. Billy Van Meter going to try to charge his way up on the high side here. Michael all over the place here. That Ford Mobile 1 machine trying to work it here. Yeah, Bill had some issues earlier in this one here. You see him trying to rebound here, and just struggling right now with some of the lap traffic here. Working their way over there and get around here. The 23 looking to try to find a line here to make a move. And not a very easy track to pass on. Absolutely not.
I'll stay high.
Canadian right now. There is Divers, Billy Van Meter here. And Billy Van Meter able to make the pass there. No problem. Yeah, you're always trying to break the draft there. You see that move right there. Billy Van Meter to the 4, Smolden to the 5. Rick Kelly, Flowers, Andrew, Matthew, and Michael in the top 10 here. AJ Counting out of this one here. I do believe so, yes. Out of this one, manual disconnect. Must have had an issue in the pits, not sure. Smooth sailing though. 17 to go here. Brandon Parks, your leader for Next Level Racers. Dominating performance here tonight. One of the best we've seen in the business here, getting it done. We missed him last week, but he's back tonight, folks. Right after this, the Audi GTO Series coming up next. That'll wrap up tonight's performance. Tomorrow night, Dirt, like always on every Tuesday night, we'll be at Lernerville tomorrow night for the 410s, 358s, and limited late models. Wednesday night, I believe the Supers are back in action, so the Supers will be running Wednesday night. They alternate with the Tour Mods. So Tour Mods run one week, Supers run another. Supers will be at, I don't remember the track offhand, but they will be running. Chaos Ascended Series and the Capsule of Time Demo Derby race all happening on Wednesday night. So a lot of action across the board here, but right now, good battle here. Canadian had his hands full there as he tried to make the lap car work for it. 15 to go here at Darlington. Once again, I appreciate everybody hanging out there, watching us on the Twitch. If you haven't already, man, get your tickets in. So we do giveaways every day you're in here. Every day you're in here, we do wheel spins, give out tickets, prizes, all types of stuff. So make sure you get them in. So Brandon Parks, Jake Divers, Billy Van Meter, Smolden, Rick Kelly, Flowers, Andrew, Matthew, and Berea. $14 to go here. Brandon Parks getting up to some lap traffic here with Andrew Ewing. Parks will look to go to the high side here. Woo! Got a little swirly there. Parks able to make the pass cleanly. No problem there. 13 to go here. Jake into 2. Divers back here into 3. Brandon Parks, smooth operator up front with 12 laps to go here tonight. And he finished the job off. He's led about every lap you can lead besides the ones where he had to go in and pit. Jake in the 2. Divers back here in that 3 spot. Billy Van Meter there working his way around. He's got the Ford Mobile 1 right beside him tracking. Contact made. May bring out our first caution of the night here. No caution out on the speedway here. They'll keep it rolling. Tough break right there. You hate to see it. We got trucks blown up and smoked right now. Brandon Parks, your leader. Jake and Divers, 1, 2, 3. Billy Van Meter in that 4 spot. You saw the contact made there with Michael. Michael got into him there on the side. Let's take a look here as they are racing off the corner. Kind of goes into Bill there, hits the 23. The 23 saves it. Nowhere for the 203 to go, and both drivers there up and off, and big crash there tonight. iRacing throws the yellow, so if anybody's wondering out there, iRacing throws the yellows. If they deem it a caution, there would have been a yellow flag out, but no caution here. Jake Divers, 1, 2, 3. Billy Van Meter in the 4 there. Rick Kelly now to the 5, and Jonathan Flowers into 6. Andrew Ewing safe there, and Smolden torn up truck. He'll get back out there. Matthew in the 9. And Michael Barea, tough break there, as he was racing hard side by side with the 23. Well, what a save by Van Meter, though. That was crazy. Bill's still got a damaged truck. I mean, that thing ain't been right all night since he hit the wall at the beginning to now. So he's gonna try to chase down Divers. I don't know if he'll have the truck to do it here. But you see the gap there, over about 15 seconds between him and Divers. Rick Kelly there to 5. Andrew Matthew Smolden. He's able to get back out there, so Smolden gonna be able to still run. He's gonna be trying to chase down some of these lap cars here to get a better spot, but tough break for the 203 there, getting involved in that. 7 laps to go. Jake Divers, 1-2. Or excuse me, 2-3 with Brandon Parks, your leader. 7 laps to go here. Van Meter's got an injured car there, man. Tough break for the 23 tonight. Parks gonna go to the inside there. The 28 down low. Yeah, that 23 truck's been tore up, man. It's been sent through the ringer for sure. But the 28 looking smooth here. Jake in the 2 spot. Divers back here into 3. 6 laps to go here. The pressure on for your top 3. Michael able to get up and out of the pits there also. Brandon Parks dominating here tonight. Great performance from the 28 team. The Canadian into 2, and Divers still in that 3 spot here as he's got Smolden 2 laps down right on his coattail. Divers to the high side. Look at this battle here. Molden ain't going away with 4 to go here. Joshua Divers in that 3 spot for Chaos Motorsports. His teammate right ahead of him in the 2. Brandon Parks still your leader with 2 laps to go next time by here at Darlington. Been a rough night for Billy, man. Tough break early in this one. Then another late accident there. That 23 truck tore up. Rick Kelly, good run tonight from the shotgun. He'll be in the P5 here if he can hang on. And Jonathan Flowers, though, top 6 here for him tonight. He's your big mover. He's up 5 spots. Jonathan Flowers. Working his way up there, trying to find his way around. So 2 laps to go. Brandon Parks, smooth sailing here tonight. The NLR Audi GTO Series coming up next, right after this. See some of the moves being made back here. And pretty jockeying for position here. Smolden a little sideways there. Passing back there, working all right. That 203, and the white flag's coming out this time by for Brandon Parks. Good looking run here tonight in the Truck Series from him. He's back after last week's absence. We'll see what these boys can do. White flag out in the air this time by. Brandon Parks, good run here tonight. Truck looks in damn near mint condition. Like they just pulled it out of the trailer, and he should be your race winner here. Brandon Parks going to take the victory. Checkered flag in the air for Brandon Parks. And everybody over at Next Level Races, congratulations again to Brandon Parks. Job well done here tonight. Second place driver, there he is. It's the Canadian Jake Brissett. He's going to bring it home in that number 2 spot here tonight. Great race from him also. And Joshua Divers, the 3rd best driver, they say, on the team. 3rd on the track here tonight. Joshua Divers breaks it down. All right, good run. Unofficial results left of the screen. There you have it. Good run, boys. Top 3. Start finish line. You know what to do. Good race. All right, so there you have it right there. Top 3 getting it done. Once again, big race win here tonight for Brandon Parks, Next Level Racers. Getting himself out here in victory lane tonight. Good looking stuff there. Next Level Racers truck's been on a rail all night long. He's going to go ahead and burn it down. We'll get the drivers up here for post-race interviews and pictures. Good to see that truck here at Darlington tearing it up there. The Canadian in that 2 spot there, and Joshua Divers right behind him. There we go. Getting him pulled up here, ready to go with Brandon Parks. Looking good. Jake going to get up there with him here, and we will bring in our 3rd place driver. Hard Charger. Yeah, you definitely got the Hard Charger up 5 spots, Flowers. Good run there, bud. Make sure everybody's got their mics on and ready to go. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the 3rd place driver out here tonight, Joshua Divers. You got a copy?
Yeah, man.
Hey, good race tonight, man. You had that Chaos Motorsports machine rolling here up 1 spot from where you qualified. A couple quicker guys right ahead of you here, but, man, no cautions. Kept it clean and green, 60 laps tonight. What we like to see. I'm sure you'd like to have a late caution here to kind of tighten it up near the end, but great race overall. Break down your run for us.
Yeah, man. It was a pretty good race. Looks like Parks was the man to beat. I felt like I had a really fast car in the short run. I wanted a better long run car. I had practiced and tried to get a better long run car. It just never works out for me here. The car was super tight at the end. I was trying to mess with the brake bias and loosen it up a little bit so I could drive it, but just Jake drove away from me, and I just didn't have nothing for anybody really. I mean, I was just fast enough to stay in front of everybody else behind me. I mean, it was a good race though. I like racing here.
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done again. Congratulations on the P3 here tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank?
Yeah, man. I'd like to thank you for putting it on, letting us come out here and race, and I'd like to thank my teammates and Chaos Motorsports, buddy.
There you have it. Joshua Divers, P3 here tonight at Darlington. Looking good. Over down to our 2nd place driver out of Canadian himself, out of Canada, the great country up there in the 56. Jake Brissett, you got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
Hey, good run there. Like I said, I mean, normally it's a tight battle there between you and Van Meter. Van Meter injured early in this one, and then another late shot there, and kind of threw him out of the mix there for the top 3. But Joshua Divers right there behind you. And P2 tonight, man. Break down your run, Jake.
Yeah, thank you. For sure, he had flexibility and got into the wall there, and I think he had some engine damage, so he didn't have much of a shot after that. But yeah, just fought the track last night. It's a fun track. Had fun racing with these guys, and happy to come home 2nd.
Absolutely. Congrats again on the P2 tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight?
I'd like to thank Chaos Motorsports and you for putting on the show.
Absolutely. There you have it. The Canadian himself, P2, here tonight. Went over down to our race winner after taking an absent last week. Comes back like he never missed a beat. Brandon Parks, your owner and operator of Next Level Racers. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Hey, great run out there tonight, man. You had the teammate out there, AJ Counton, was running smooth there. Looked like you guys were running off the same pit strategy here. A couple guys coming in and out at the same time, and he kind of fell off. Not sure what happened with him in the pits, but after that, he was gone, and you were right back out there. You pitted about lap 30 from what I saw, so halfway. Break down your race for us here, Parks.
Yeah, man, it's a fun one. I love this track. It's tough to race. I love watching it more so than racing it. But yeah, it's a great track. I love the history here, and I love the track in general. It's definitely tough. I got in the wall a couple times early on. Got a little bit of damage, but every time I did it, Van Meter kept closing in on me, and then I'd be able to pull away a little bit, and then I saw Jake was catching up. But yeah, I wanted to pit as early as I could. So right at the split at 30 laps, I pit right at 29 going into 30, and worked out. Was able to get a little bit of a lead there, and no cautions. So overall, great race. And yeah, man, it was a fun one.
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done, and congratulations again on the big win here tonight at Darlington. And Parks, who's some great sponsors you want to thank, buddy?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my team, Next Level Racers, AJ for being in here. Adam's got a little bit of a break here. He's got some difficult difficulties going on right now with this computer stuff, so Hill should be back in like a month. And everybody else for coming out. I love this series. I'd like to thank Nolan for putting it on and you for announcing it.
Absolutely. There you have it. Brandon Parks, big win here tonight at Darlington. The Canadian into 2 divers rounds out your top 3. Great race, boys.